Me did young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pacuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye mapim. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
One question to ask my people. Reggie Rockstone, who is a big name in our music industry, has put out a suggestion. Now, suggestion me am who video no me am kakra share me. Say na agrono dia na ni abre. This is what Reggie is saying. He was on an interview platform with Nana Romeo on Accra 100.5 FM. Na komodie mu na Romeo bisa ne say Oshe Black Sherif dia oyena. Who said Black Sherif is a guy with different styles or many styles in him. Na nenyum na oyena krampo no. Or no Reggie Rockstone with his experience in the industry. Obe person nyum krebe friend is saying. Reggie said, ono di ohuni said Black Sherif here we kakra. Enti betimi a ono ampe din a ope no fanto ayi na nyom ne so na onfa onkase o Black Sherif yes ye bisa so ye nyom ban a no akase me ye nyom we ebisi Reggie Rockstone pa grandpapa and founder of Hip Life na question we abeto na so say na atosule na so a na say na o answer no. That was a wrong answer. Others also think Reggie is also sharing his opinion. Meanwhile, in our music industry, nipa bi atototo enyum din a yehuma bi ekoe. Se me bom trim na me kaya, metimi akai hibdia. Eno Sonny Achiba na tu ni din o say Hip Life against Indian songs. Eno ye hibdia. Obisi betu trip hop. As in obi a odi twi eye hip hop, ena trip hop. Ena hip cont. And Hip Life and contemporary high life. I say, much a beer to ma a bessie. Obeto no nkwai na twam. Obeto no nkwai na twam. Na Reggie so suggested say Black Sherif doesn't found no idea. How does it make you feel? I'm going to have that discussion briefly with my panel members before Kwamina MP comes in. But let's watch a video how Reggie said it, where he said it, and who he said that to. Starting Komono.
When you listen to my son Black Sherif,
yes,
he doesn't do Afrobeat. I know so I said I Hip Life. And you can see how the world. So me, I've always said this. I don't chase trends.
Yeah.
I create trends.
Wow.
Until you be a boss here, and you say I'm memorable, and slowly you see it.
Yeah.
And that's how.
Somehow can it's true.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah, a black Odia.
It's amazing.
I said Nilano yeah.
Some me bear film back to Uncle Lumba. You know, I just stayed in my corner, in my lane.
Yeah.
Me na me tuni din. Inti Blacko o star no tuni din Sherif Life Blacko something no you started a new sound.
Will you advise him say on pedi into next time as well?
That would be really good because judging from what happened to me, now oya so pacho give the evidence now 30 years later why you jumene we no bia me na anka say enya na ade buy what.
Wow, that's a good advice.
Yeah, because it's so unique.
Yeah.
And he's done it over and over.
Can you give him an idea? A dimbe na how bet him that amano. So the
Vibe Sherif. Sherif sound.
And today, Reggie Rockstone, Grandpapa, and Nana Romeo of Accra FM 100.5. And I know such Romeo Besamba and Tiatino from I think 10 a.m. or Accra FM. Costco, your time near BTN, but my main chairman 3 minutes now. Mention what you guys can do with this. Reggie, advice on Dima Black Sherif. Papa, Anaya Bonnie.
I prefer to say I something which is there. I BB.
Okay.
Yeah, because just last night, maybe DJ Ashman.
DJ Ashman, yeah.
On his mallet interview and they were just talking about the type of music black way.
Okay.
And Zap also said and you know black way and
yeah.
So come on, even this morning, I'm in the bush about discussing. Say, I'm a Zap interview. I say, a young corona. Was a master's young corona. What that's that time. Say, black way. Oh, but send up Papa, I can. Oh, and yet one general black way. So, the villain I never was. And yet one general penny was. But on no black on interview with YFM, Kumasi, NYGG. Also, no, I didn't drop here. The basis is her life. It's a reggae program. The basis in her life. So, no, who's a her life artist. So, no, it's no a kind of complicated AEB. But many people said, I keep asking, say, what defines a genre? She said the same DJ asked me interview. Zap I can say no her life and yet instrumental and instrument no be bono and beat in every demo. Star artist no de betonyo no. To no. And you know Zap ye legend, a bano music making.
So star artist
no go to him no. Her life is not sung in Chi nkwa. Obetimi ato no bro, obetimi ato no Chinese, obetimi ato no Spanish. But style now with the better no. And I'm obehu say we her life, we her life. Into to him no, kwaku Black Sherif we minimum we second sermon her life. To him. So no. But okay categories no doing VGM is now. Every call is a hip life category. Yeah. And on the call. It's some way. But what you mean can say?
Who say category on the call hip hop hip life. They are still not wrong. Because say high life.
Yes.
And hip life thing
that
high life yes. And hip hop yakabo.
Yes.
So anything in within
and that hip life. Then he has to come up with and maybe also be defining category or no general will say let's say Blacko music. Said you know hip hop and now Blacko music. Then he should be able to define what makes Blacko music, you know.
Now obey Blacko music not on why.
So what may be a defending Blacko music?
Madam so be
you see the problem. But you see a Pia, you see a Ghana agenda. And what is Ghana? Her life. So when the guy said say on the basis of her life, now I was so happy. Because Obi and Kobeka said, I'm hip hop, and I'm because looking at how our young guys, young or distance or more from her life tag. Oh no. And Kobeka said, you can power hip hop, and I said, but also on you will be based in her life. So I think we should rather encourage almost say like her life is still attractive. Say per se Ghana agenda now. And who here so be creative be say
now that we've lost the Afrobeat battle, why are we not calling what we are doing hip life in Ghana?
Yeah.
So that we can also promote that
you
one
see,
and put it out there.
You see that interview Zap can be say we killed what we had. Oh no, he was talking about hip life and her life here. We killed. I don't say what you see Afro Beatles. What kind of Afro Beatles? For an starting here, what kind of go and watch the interview. What kind was in your idea? Intelligence, yeah, want a hip life and her life, no? Yeah, Barino. And they say, if you see Afrobeat, you can still record Afrobeat, but men can fight is out there. So, they say now, person, or no black, no, and paid him being found to as now. I mean, Blackwood vibe. I mean, for how long now? That Blackwood vibe, no. Ebe sustaining. I said, you know, said that what kind of? Eba sana. Do you expect Obi to say Stoneboy or shut and quiet Blackwood vibe? And I said, do you expect someone quiet? No quiet, you know, a friend Blackwood vibe. And I said, because you didn't. That's what. Yes, you didn't. That's what. And it's a way against on one eh. And I think say on Kasa Ajatum say on no where her life artist no. And my own pollutu na because say no where the guys you know going a Ghana flag na what they call. So no and you know I say wait say can be business not here. Her life no kind.
Yeah.
I feel like there black vibe ne.
Okay. And your foot no ne papa ma.
And I'm going to say complicated because what do you mean? What do you mean? Grandpapa and your papa.
Oh no, say foot.
It's the market and say grandpapa.
Be catching the say be careful with people's advice.
It's a say the market say grandpapa tia obe hu baby amede ko. Who hear say make say.
Okay, Ghana for no. You tell me more bad news da. Today we are now massage news. Me why bad. I say who wants to what can encourage you there.
What can you na be who say that's who say your phobia no ma omo kasa. Na say who pese we battle the mo kana. I say we dey ubu eta.
No, I'm not sure to say that you disagree or disrespect.
Oh, me can say bia wo kasa wo ba say we canon like
be assertive, don't be rude.
All right, Chamo, come through. Mami Tini also back out. Reggie advice now.
And I think first thing is if you want to create a genre, I think you need more people to do your kind of style to have a name for it. Yeah. You can't just get a name and then now you want people to join you. That would be difficult. So I'll be asking how many hip dear musicians
did we have? Yeah.
Or hip culture
musicians did we have then? Yeah.
And then the trip hop musicians.
I
mean,
the hip hop soldier back up.
The crime myself. Why be na ne?
But the funny thing, say trip hop asem. Not Kenya can way back. Or can way back. But uncle.
Uncle, you know, grandpapa Reggie, need there no a koi, and I said a fight. I have a friend hip life because a lot of people were doing it without even the name. He brought the name, and now you recognize him for bringing the name or inventing the name, if we should put it that way. It's because a lot of people were doing it. And into crown or no need, some people a contest say, and you on the buy and then some people were doing it without giving it a name. And interestingly, even when you try to define what a genre is or what you consider as a genre, anything at all can be a genre. Because the elements or the factors that you need could be the style, the season, the timing that you want to put to it, and even the origin, where it is coming from, geographical location. So we even have a genre called the 90s. So songs played in the 90s are called the 90s. And it will have all the elements of songs that we have. Yes.
Yeah.
So creating a genre is not that difficult. In fact, anything at all you can say is a genre, and then you just give some elements in there and you are gone. But the thing is, do it for people to come on board and then make it big is the difficult thing. So Blacko, may advise him say he shouldn't go there. Nessa or Ferry. He will be the only one doing it.
Yeah.
Especially
and if you are the only one doing it, why are you going to be recognized?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when the star no cry you who be a oyebi. So or Manidia, at what point can somebody also say that I'm doing the Blacko star, so give me the same name? Empha. And if you want to help ourselves, I think we can just give it a name already in existence. We don't need any more genre. Other them cry, genre by
yeah.
Because we won't get any platform to give that other them genre. Oh, baby, oh, yeah, they pay other them. So other them no, it comes with certain elements. Old school or more old musicians and no kind of style. Yeah, no more. You can classify it as a genre. But we won't even get platform to put it on. Any platform. So for us, for people to accept us, for the whole world to say that okay, we have to recognize these people for this. It's not about the style or the element. We can even use the origin, where it is coming from. So the country can give us a genre. So anybody, any musician from Ghana, no matter the kind of music that you do, we can call it hip life. We can call it high life. And that is it. And when you ask why, it's because it's coming from Ghana. As simple as that. So Grandpapa asked for this one day. I will disagree with you, and I think we should encourage people to just go with the flow. As in,
is Reggie not proud of hip life anymore?
He is, but I think the influence and then the other side of things, like what is coming.
If he is proud of it, also call Oman friend hip life.
Yes.
Yeah, they are non-friend hip life.
The point is,
but he couldn't lay claim to that.
Before he would defend, say, call it hip life. Did you or no? I think these are some of the things or movie they try to play it safe. I mean, this one, Reggie, I wasn't in his head, but I think he was just trying to play it safe, trying to encourage the boy, say something for us to know that he's ready and willing to support him. Okay. But I think we should forget about all this their hip con or whatever tree pop and things. Just let us use the origin. Okay. We are coming from Ghana, and any music coming from Ghana is hip life or high life.
All right, thank you so much. Barrister, wrap up on this for me. Let me move on to Common IMP.
Music genre. The conversation is becoming too boring. Till today, we don't even know gospel, what kind of music genre it is. So long as you are singing and praising God, we call it what? Gospel.
Yeah.
Music composition is changing. We are growing. There are times that you would have to bring a drum to the studio if you want that drum to be played in your song. They will play a drum. If it is even the atupa or the talking drums, they will do all that.
Not atupa. Atupa, atupa.
And the music is changing. Angelique Kidjo till today, we cannot classify her in one category that okay, she's doing this particular sort of genre. The last Grammy, they created the cat and they said world music or world album.
So like Chemo said,
you get
world music.
Well, Afrobeat, Nigerians may be leading the battle, but Afro is always Africa. Everything from Africa. You see the hair, Afro. Afro comb, Afro. Afro this, Afro that, Afro that, Afro that. Why are we calling on musicians to box them in a certain way? Even the Benin that I was using, they took an influence from the Ghanaian music, added some little Congolese, added a little French, and that's what they are doing. When you go to almost all the African countries, they have picked elements from the Ghanaian music or the high life, and they are using it to do whatever they are doing. They are not struggling to even name it. They are just flowing. Music composition is what gives the genre, like maybe the beat, the sound, the language, and whatever. That is why Nigerians would also do high life, but they may not use the instruments that we use. So you will listen to some of the, you go to Nigeria, typical traditional Nigeria shows, and they are doing high life.
Yes,
yes, then they are doing high life. You go to the north, they come with their dondos and stuff, they are doing high life. We decided to name it high life. Even Grandpapa himself, he took a little element from hip hop, took a little element from high life, combined the two and called it hip life. And we did it. Even when hip life was going, we had somebody that was doing dancehall. Terry was doing dancehall. He did not even target or categorize himself as a hip life artist. He was also flowing. Musicians are flowing. Let's allow them to flow. If it picks, why not? We can join the Afrobeat crusade if you want to join. Let's join and do the Afrobeat. But is that also going to last? For how long is it going to last? Amapiano came into the system. Gradually, it's leaving.
Yeah.
Afrobeat. For how long would Afrobeat?
Amapiano de
Oh. Just give it a time that when it, no, you say that when
over
it
the
peaked,
time span.
No, when it peaked, you see the reception was so high. Now it's drawing a bit because most of the South African artists are now chasing the Nigerians. When you check the scene, they also
and the Nigerians are doing more amapiano.
Yes.
Most of the Nigerian songs now are.
So we should call it Afrobeat piano.
No, some of them are calling it even Afro piano. P-Square called it Afro piano.
Look at all this.
Yes.
Look at all these things. Very soon, if care is not taken, we would have this problem where musicians are going to be doing 3 songs and then they will now say that, okay, so long as we are all doing 3 songs, let's call it Chi Life. Then you would have the Airways that will come and say, okay, so long we are also now doing the Airway Life, let's also call it Airway something. Because when you take Sherif Gono, is it Guru or Gunu? He's doing a typical traditional northern type of music. You take Wiala, the same thing. We had one rapper from that side who also came to win one of these reality shows.
Bongo Blay.
Yes. And he's also doing something like that. So let's allow them to flow. At the end of the day, it's the Ghana flag that we want it to be flying over there. So let's not box them with this Jenna thing.
I see. Thank you, guys. Interesting feedback.